I hope it stands up, over the years. You can watch shows from years past and sometimes they hold up, sometimes they don't. I hope this one does.
Okay, Yellowstone fanatics, can you believe it? Season 5 had us all on the edge of our seats, and just when we thought we'd have to wait forever to see what happens next, there is rumors that a trailer might be dropping. There's been so much speculation flying around, especially after Kevin Costner's heartbreaking exit, but let's be real, it left a massive hole in our hearts. But the ranch has a way of surviving, and this trailer is about to give us our first glimpse into the future of Yellowstone. What is that future? Well, we're about to find out. Expect all the things we crave: family drama, intense power struggles, and that stunning Montana scenery. Let's take a sneak peek at what is in store. Update on Yellowstone Season 6. Alright, so we can all agree that Season 5 has been a roller coaster, am I right? And then, just when we thought we were finally getting some answers, everything got delayed, leaving us all hanging. And of course, the biggest elephant in the room, Kevin Costner's exit. It was a surprise, let's be honest. So naturally, everyone's been freaking out, wondering what is going to happen to the show. Is this the end of Yellowstone? Will there even be a Season 6? The suspense has been killing us. We might have some intel on that though. Back in August, Deadline reported that talks for a 6th season were actually underway. But here's where it gets really interesting. The rumors are that Beth and Rip, our favorite power couple, even with all of their baggage, are going to be the new faces of Yellowstone. Imagine that. With Kevin Costner gone, it makes sense that the show would need some new leads, and who better than these two? They are already fan favorites, and let's be honest, they bring the drama every single time. So what does this mean for the future of the Dutton dynasty? Will Beth finally get her way and run the ranch with an iron fist? Will Rip be able to keep her in check? And what about the rest of the family? How will they fit into this new power dynamic? It's all a big mystery, and honestly, that is what makes it so exciting. We are on the edge of our seats waiting to see what happens next. The possibilities are endless, and we can't wait to see what the writers have cooked up for us. When asked about it, an insider said that they are caught between a rock and a hard place because they want to stay in Taylor Sheridan's good graces. The source that some of them do really miss Kevin and feel like it was a huge mistake not figuring out a compromise. But wait, weren't there some people claiming that the 5th will be the finale? Well, let me clear it up. The details for the 6th season. Remember when Paramount dropped that bombshell about Yellowstone Season 6 being scrapped? And then they were all, hey, we're doing a sequel series with Matthew McConaughey. Which, let's be honest, does sound kind of amazing. But then, crickets. McConaughey never officially signed on, or maybe Paramount changed their minds, who knows. It's Hollywood, anything can happen. But now there is some more news on that front. Apparently, Paramount is having second thoughts about killing off Yellowstone completely. They are now eyeing some familiar faces from the original cast, minus Kevin Costner sadly, to come back for another season. Yes, you heard that right, a potential Season 6 is back on the table. And get this, it might actually run alongside the new spinoff, The Madison, with Pfeiffer and Fox. Remember that one? It is supposed to be in the same Yellowstone universe, but follows a whole new family, the Clyburns. So we could be having double the drama and double the gorgeous Montana scenery. But wait, there's more. Taylor Sheridan, the mastermind behind it all, is reportedly working on another prequel spinoff, this time set in 1944. So yeah, the Yellowstone universe is expanding, people. It's a lot to keep track of, but honestly, we're not complaining. More Yellowstone is always a good thing, right? But there's one question that is in everyone's mind. Will Kevin Costner ever come back? Of course, continuing Yellowstone past Season 5B very much complicates Sheridan's reported feud with Costner. The series was originally set to conclude without its leading patriarch and in the Dutton saga later this year. But now the actors behind the scenes battle with Sheridan over filming schedules and contracts is more confusing than ever before. Though the actor has stated that he will not appear in Yellowstone's final episodes, the Season 5B episodes are potentially no longer the end of the series. Even worse, part of Costner's contract dispute revolved around the actor's claim that he was supposed to get paid for a potential Season 6 and Season 7 of Yellowstone, which the network made moot when they decided to end the series after season 5B. That is no longer the case. Earlier this year, Puck also reported that Costner's team was actually still asking that Sheridan bring him back to finish his arc. Though Costner will not appear in season 5B, continuing the series into season 6 would provide Paramount with more time to work out a new deal with the actor. Then the network could either finish off his character's story on screen or even keep him involved with the show. We just need Paramount to officially tell us what is going on. What about the plot? When we last left the Dutton family, everyone was preparing to kill each other. In the mid-season finale, Jamie, Wes Bentley, considers impeaching his father to win his seat as governor and finally enact his revenge. But when John, Cosner, and Beth, Kelly Riley, escalate the conflict themselves, it turns violent before Jamie has a chance to make the first move. Beth breaks into Jamie's place and bashes her brother's head in with a rock, only to threaten that she could finish the job whenever she wants. Then Jamie considers murder himself. When Yellowstone eventually returns, the conflict is likely to get even more violent for some of our series leads. Basically, Season 5B's plot is the perfect way to kill off any character whose actor did not sign a new contract to continue with Yellowstone, namely Costner. At the same time, Bentley hasn't been mentioned in rumors to return either. We have only seen reports about Riley, Hauser, and Luke Grimes, Casey, so far, meaning that all three of their characters will likely survive the events of Season 5B. It remains unknown how Yellowstone will handle John Dutton's death, but it is possible that the Dutton family patriarch dies off-screen since he is not yet to return for the final episodes. It might not feel right for Yellowstone fans, but a quick, unseen death may be the easiest way for the series to move on. The sequel to fall back on. And if God forbid the 6th season doesn't end up happening, we always have the sequel to help with our Yellowstone withdrawals. The Madison, which is the 6th spinoff from the hit Paramount show, was confirmed in August 2024 after previously being named 2024. The Madison comes off the heels of two previous spinoff shows, 1883 and 1923, while other spinoffs that have been greenlit include the limited series Lawmen, Bass Reeves, 4 Sixes, and 1944. With Yellowstone maybe wrapping up in November 2024, The Madison will act as a sequel to the show set in the present day, where previous spin-offs have been set in the past. According to the press release, The Madison will follow a New York family who settle in the Madison River Valley of central Montana and will be a heartfelt study of grief and human connection. Though it is unclear if The Madison will feature the same characters as Yellowstone, it is possible that they will make an appearance, as previous spin-offs have mainly focused on the Dutton family. The original series follows the Duttons, including Kevin Costner as John, Kelly Riley as Beth, and their ownership of the biggest ranch in Montana as they battle drama from the neighboring Broken Rock Indian Reservation, Yellowstone National Park, and developers. But how does The Madison relate to Yellowstone? When The Madison was first announced, it was set to take place after the events of Yellowstone. The show was meant to continue the Dutton family story with the introduction of new characters as well as retaining some old ones. However, now it is unclear whether it will follow an entirely new story. Other than Pfeiffer, Paramount confirmed Patrick J. Adams, Elle Chapman, Bo Garrett, and Amaya Miller will be joining the cast of The Madison. Adams and Chapman will play young married couple Russell and Paige McIntosh, who are wealthy New Yorkers, while Garrett will be Abigail Reese, a recently divorced mother of two. Miller is Bridget, Abigail's older daughter. Per Puck, Yellowstone favorites Cole Hauser, Kelly Riley, and Luke Grimes were in talks to reprise their roles in May 2024. However, they have not officially been attached to the project. So, what do you think? Is Season 6 actually happening, or is this just another round of Yellowstone rumors? Are you excited about the potential return of some familiar faces? And what about all of these spin-offs? Are you feeling overwhelmed, or are you ready to dive headfirst into the expanding Yellowstone universe? Let us know in the comments below, as we are dying to hear your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe for all the latest Yellowstone updates, because trust us, you don't want to miss a thing. Until next time, Yellowstone fans,